Good morning. The other night when I was walking home, it's me talking. My name is Roswell Parsons. I understand relativity, and I understand how it works, and I know that it's a communication. They call it telekinesis. We call it spiritual communication. They study it at the forts here in the Americas. Fort Huachuca is really good at it. Some people see it as programs of manipulation to manipulate people, make religion more scientific, and take away some of religion's magic. What it is they call it a synapsis, I call it a spirit. The synapsis continues and splices off, but that it has a constant remaining strong signal that stays with one molecular transfiguration. There's a line described through the Hebrew tribe, through the maternal link, as Adam. Adam is the original, but they had remembered to call some Adam who behaves like him more as Adam, the first Adam. There's Tigris-Euphrates River Valley, which is broken off into Persian and Arab mix. It's not just Arab, it's Persian and Arab from Iraq, making its way from one way to the other. They split. It's from migrations of tribes. We're all related, so this is to just argue about Persian, Arab, Indian, Hebrew, African is for the mentally retarded, mentally challenged, stupid, ignorant. I could go through other vulgarities and experlatives, or I don't know how to say the word, but how stupid you are if you argue about this. I could care less. I love Arabs, Persian, I love everybody because we are all family. I love you. Your deeds can make me sick, tired of you, disgusted with you, not want to talk to you, or they can make me want to keep company with you, love you, appreciate you, and adore you. I love all of you, but the love for a child that you appreciate because of their deeds and their kindness and their intelligence is something that's a very special gift. And when you despise the other child, you have to look at them and see them as a counterbalance for the other. How would I know how good my one child is if I didn't know how despicable my other child is? How do I find balance? Should we just remember how despicable the one child was? And remember that the good child is the one that we more want to emulate? Father, it's my turn. It's my turn. Have you ever seen the movie Last Samurai? When Katsumoto is going to go fulfill certain things, checks into the stuff, thinks it's probably best just to kill himself because there's no more honor, and he has failed. And Nathan Algren, the American, comes, oh no, we need you. But there's still hope. Comes to get him out and save him, and his son comes, and the son dies in a rescue attempt for these people trying to make sure that Katsumoto kills himself and does the honorable samurai thing and killing himself. Shombai has one time said, you can't choose when and what manner you want to die, but you can choose how you want to live. And I corrected her and said, no, the Bushido, you can't. It's up to God. They're playing God. That's how they lost their honor and lost their way. Oh, I've screwed everything up. I have no honor. I have to go jump in front of the bullet train or kill myself. This girl, life just isn't worth living. She's going to jump off her balcony on the movie Babel. She's lonely and her mother's dead, and she's trying to come on to somebody for some comfort to try to get away from the constant pain. And the dad finally, because he's raised to just be strong, finally comes out, catches her on the balcony, and hugs her. Hugs her, just hugs her. She wanted sex. She was showing the one guy her vagina without her panties on. She was trying to get I think it was a dentist to come on to her who was younger, and she was told of sex because we worship sex. Sex makes us feel good, like on Monsters Ball. So make me feel good, or it'll gratify me and buy me some ice cream. It'll bring me back to life. If it's your spouse, it does. It feels great. But if it's somebody else's spouse, you're supposed to feel like shit. That's the way good kids are. But they said good kids make good liars. My ex-wife told me that, and she told her on the radio and on TV. Good leaders are better liars. They're better liars, and they're better at math. They're better extorting people through lies and manipulation, and better at the math of the lies and manipulation, and they're better liars. So better liars are the ones who are famous. They're on the front of magazines telling everybody how they're changing lives, how they rule the world with lie, money, it's power. This is more powerful than your child. That is money. Now that's a vat full of alcohol. Well, 70% alcohol. But that's power. Why? Well, because you have to have money to buy this. It takes power. That's stupid, Ralph. I know. And killing yourself to save your honor is stupid, too. Especially in a molecular transfiguratory state. I am a correction. As I was walking my relatives from Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, to Saladin the Wise and everything, Saladin the Wise comes and speaks to me. He says, the greatest warrior of all is Jesus. Jesus? But Jesus is the one not in the manner and how you do it, it's in the manner and what was done. What? It's the man, not the man who's willing to kill that's the bravest of them all. It's the one who is willing to die, Ralph. Not the one that's willing to kill, but the one that's willing to die. No one wants to take on the other species. Everybody wants to peacefully coexist. When the pit bull came behind you last night, you could hear his chain. He's walking up very slowly. He was predicating on you. You were just walking along. We were talking. I lulled you into a calm state of kindness. When you heard him, you turned and you bent over and put your hands on your knees. Looked him straight in the eye. When the car came by and he saw you looking straight in the eye, it scared the shit out of him. But you weren't looking at him like you were going to kill him. You were looking at him like a father that caught him doing something wrong. That dog sat there and looked at you and quivered. And you told him, go back into the yard. I don't want one of these cars to hit you. I want you to be safe, little boy. Go. And he ran back into the yard. You still don't think you're the most like Father, Ralph? If you've never had the chance to spiritually connect to him, don't rush and try. It's hard. He has a lot to do. He's defending the holy city against people coming to kill Jesus' nephew in the name of Jesus. Yeah. Isn't that touching? Isn't that special? Jesus doesn't have a nephew. Jesus is not alive. Jesus is a magical figure that they sell as action figures. Yeah, action figures. Because he's the walking symbol of the great warrior of death and life and destruction and all things. The bringer of war and peace and action. He's an action figure. He's Jesus. He's for sale. He's a cartoon. He's a movie. He's Jim Caviezel. He's Willem Dafoe. He's Peter O'Toole. He's Jeremy Sisko. He's an action figure. He's an actor. He's a gorgeous actor. He's Jim Caviezel. He's the Count of Monte Cristo. He's Frequency. He's an action figure. He's Jesus of Nazareth. He's our warrior king. The best way to be the bravest of us all is to avoid the war. You avoided a war with that pit bull last night, Ralph. Now you're more like him. Saladin had more than one wife because he has a strong transmitter and a receiver. It's the way we evolve in that valley. The strong transmitter receiver man is the one that they told me in the service, you act like a chick. Because I don't screw around on Yolanda because it would hurt me. Yeah, just go screw around. All guys do it. Your girl does it. You should do it. She's out at the club till 5 in the morning, man. She's fucking. Everybody said that. Ralph's such a chump. Miriam got to know, he said, he's not. He just doesn't know for sure. He knows almost beyond a reasonable doubt, but there is a reasonable, even though it's lacking reason, doubt. He wants her to tell him the truth and just leave if she's screwing around. She won't do it because she has no honor, because she's not Samurai. We'll be back. Blessings and